Morning, welcome back. I'm also back from seeing Twice in Vegas. It ain't a K-pop concert without a jump scare. I'm surprised no one recognized my JYP cosplay. Looking back, it might have been kind of rude wearing a big-ass hat to a concert. But who's gonna rep the 50-year-old drip if not me? So a few years ago, there was a whole fiasco of everyday civilians making food in their kitchens without licenses and selling it online using the power of social media marketing. Everyone was putting self-made chef in their bios, like they were handing out culinary degrees and food safety certificates for free. Which they were not, just to be clear. We've become a society where anyone can do anything. Live your dream and get that bag. Wanna blend up oil, fruit, and dairy with no PPE in sight? Bottle it up without a hint of preservatives and ship it off in a hot van? No one's physically stopping you. I guess I'll be taking 10 bottles of the off-pink bacteria sauce. The power of using short-form content to promote things is scary. As long as you can make content go viral, you can hype up and sell anything. Doesn't mean the results will always be good though. Now we have lore about a TikToker who sold 14,000 jars of pickled vegetables she made in her kitchen until the Department of Public Health stepped in and said, there just might be a sprinkle of botulism in your chamoy pickle kit. Haven't we learned anything? You can't just be eating at anyone's house. Buy now, ask questions later isn't as fun as we think it is. I get it though, just being alive is expensive. We're all just trying to survive. Learning how to do things to save money and general resourcefulness is a useful skill, like making your own skincare products. Even broke people want to look hot, nothing wrong with that. My past self is very accustomed to the oatmeal honey yogurt mask a 2007's beauty guru taught me how to make. But now with the rise of short-form content on every platform, information is able to spread extremely fast, even if it isn't the most accurate.
You see this right here? This right here? This is Botox. This is Botox that you make at home, honey. And the best part? It's 2 ingredients, flax seeds and water. Flax seeds and water.
A quick Google search will tell you otherwise, but other than making big claims like rubbing seeds on your face is the same as getting Botox. This is on the less harmful side of yapping about whatever on the internet, except we are seeing people go one step further. When they add a few items to their cart, hit checkout a couple of YouTube tutorials later, and we have people doing DIY cosmetic procedures for all to see. Times are tough, not everyone can afford a visit to the filler store, but at what cost? I'm all for things that make life easier, just like our sponsor, Factor. Eating tasty foods is one of our many joys in life, but being able to get said delicious food can sometimes be a struggle. Having the time, the willpower to grocery shop, cook a healthy meal that takes over an hour to make after working all day, even reading that sentence tired me out. Factor literally takes care of everything that goes into meal planning, so you don't have to stress about prep work, being a good cook, and cleaning up afterwards. 3 meals a day, every single day for the rest of your life, that's a lot of thinking for a basic human need. They make it super easy. Just pop on over to their website, check out their plans, and pick the meals you want to try. Their chefs will make it fresh, and you'll have pre-prepared meals that are ready to eat in minutes whenever you need. I like that the nutrition facts are easy to find, so you know what you're eating. Eating healthy can be kind of daunting, especially making the recipes yourself. There's always a chance the food ends up tasting bad and you just end up ordering takeout after a failed attempt. Source? Personal experience. Factor makes being health conscious an achievable goal you can fit into your lifestyle. It's almost like takeout you already have in your house without the unhealthy parts, and you end up saving a lot of time to do other things. It's also really flexible, where you can change up your plan to fit your needs. There are times when I do feel like cooking. I can just get meals for the first half of the week when I know I'm going to be really busy. With more than 27 plus meal options each week, including keto, vegan, and vegetarian options, there's something for everyone. Get 50% off your first Factor box and free wellness shots for life using my link. That means you can choose 2 free wellness shots from 3 available flavors for every order while you're an active subscriber. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code with your phone. Fillers are all the rage nowadays. Whether they're natural looking or not, handfuls of celebrities, idols, and influencers have felt the sharp embrace of injectable fillers at some point in their career. They're not only for wrinkles and fuller lips now. If you're scared to change parts of your face with plastic surgery, just put in some hyaluronic filler in your nose, jawline. You'll look like you've been mewing and chewing on rubber since you were a toddler. Gen Alpha are going into grade 4 with sharp chins and hunter eyes.
Why are you not mewing?
Fillers are also not cheap. A single treatment can cost between $400 to $1,000 per syringe. Because of our tendency to save money whenever we can, the Hyaluron pen has become a trendy device for DIY lip filler. Instead of using needles like the trained estheticians do, the pen uses pressurized air to create microscopic holes in the skin in the, how do you say the proper medical way to say this? It just shoots the filler into your skin. Basically, a less painful way to give yourself new lips within a few minutes. What makes me nervous is how easy it is to use.
Watch me do my own lip filler, needleless and minimal pain. Clean lips. Before, after.
Okay, be honest. 3 bottles of wine later, we're pulling this bad boy out and cosplaying as plastic surgeons on each other, and then fighting with our situationship, or whatever they do on Grey's Anatomy.
Choose me. Love me.
We got pain receptors in our face for a reason. The ease at which the filler just entered the lip, there's a pretty high chance of someone accidentally going overboard while using this. The scary thing isn't the device itself. Well, sorta kinda, since it isn't FDA approved. It's the fact that anyone and their dog can order it online, make a video of themselves using it, and then show the results without talking about any of the potential side effects. This pen then gets sold out, and everyone standing in the crumble cookie line has botched DIY lips. Like, I love my dog, but I would not trust him with my lip filler. So apparently this person got training to use this device. From what I counted, they used it about 20 times on themselves. Not sure if this is a normal amount. If anyone's trained in lip filler, please let me know. But the average non-trained person that ordered their pen off Temu will see this and think, hey, I can do this myself. Some of these home injectables look decent. Ish. Like when you cave into the spontaneous urge to give yourself bangs, or a 2 a.m. hair bleaching session. But it isn't until after you've washed your hair and looked in the mirror, you'll realize, oh, my actions have consequences? Oopsies. Botox and filler courses weren't invented so people could pay thousands of dollars for a piece of paper. Estheticians are trained to inject in specific ways, so the filler has the least chance of migrating to another part of your face, which still ends up happening because that's just how filler works. If you need hours of training and practice to master this precision-based technique, I can't even imagine someone doing this randomly in their bathroom. You want to know what your unemployed friend is doing on a Tuesday afternoon? They're watching TikToks on how to give themselves Shein lip filler. After reading the English-Chinese instructions that were printed on a napkin,
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Even plastic surgeons are denouncing the usage of needleless filler.
This is one of the most dangerous things that you can do to your lips. She's using a hyaluron pen which uses pressurized air to shove filler into her lips. She can get terribly lumpy lips, but much worse than that is if that filler is pushed into her labial arteries, they can clog the arteries and cause necrosis. This means that the lip turns black, it falls off, and eventually looks like this. You can see he's missing a portion of his lower lip. So if you want to plump your lips, try a topical lip plumper that you can get at your local department store or undergo injectable fillers from a professional.
You know, I saw comments saying, I got this done multiple times and I'm fine. Well, count yourself lucky, I guess. The chances of your lips falling off are obviously going to be higher if you do your own filler using a TikTok tutorial and a $30 device you got off of Wish. I swear, when I was doing my TikTok deep dive, I saw someone use this on the side of their nose, and people were saying they've used this underneath their eyes. The lack of needles makes it look like pretend filler to me.
You can see the filler was very superficially placed, creating all these small blebs.
The reason why needles are the most common way to inject filler is because of the accuracy you get. You wouldn't want a random burst of liquid that sort of goes everywhere. In the end, people are ending up with lumpy lips and bruising that doesn't go away. You're gonna have to end up getting it dissolved, and all that time, effort, and pain will be for nothing.
So what you can see here is that I'm feeling her lips and they feel so stiff, and I was unsure if the dissolving agent would even work. The issue with hyaluron pen is that it delivers the hyaluronic acid by a pressurized system, so you don't know how much is going in. You also don't know where it's going in.
Did I also mention how scary it is doing cosmetic procedures without any training? Making your own cosmetics at home is a lot less harmful than the 2 things we just talked about, but on the internet, there's a lot of anyone and their goldfish making questionable beauty hack content.
Did you know if you grab an orange and grate the...
Stop! Just gonna turn down the volume a bit.
your skin.
I feel like we've seen this play before. A quick Google search will tell you vitamin C is one of the most unstable ingredients in skincare. Making it in your kitchen by boiling it, you could have just ate the orange instead and got more benefits that way. Oh god, why does this have 300,000 likes? I guess all you need in life is confidence and fast editing to make anything you say believable. Not one chemistry or science degree in sight. We have access to affordable skincare now. Just save up $10 and buy vitamin C from The Ordinary. At least you know it was made in a clean environment by qualified professionals who studied for years, and not in a pot you cooked your soup in. By the way, vitamin C skincare is air and light sensitive, so either they use this AliExpress skincare within a few days, or it ended up in the trash.
Apply it on your face and let your skin absorb it. You don't know how much vitamin C those products you buy at the store contain.
The thing about DIY skincare recipes is that preservatives are usually not included, so when you're at home mixing up your little soap potion chemical reactions, our good friends Bacteria will assert squatters' rights and make themselves at home.
This is a photo of mold that has grown in a makeup product. I'm a cosmetic chemist and I want to talk about how this photo is directly related to this trend of people taking and scraping out eyeshadow powder and then taking that and mixing it into a tube of lip gloss to make a custom blend lip gloss shade.
Not to mention, people tend to make really big batches that take a while to finish. I don't see an expiration date on these DIY products.
I hate it when I wash my face at night and still wake up with mascara residue, but typical makeup remover is either packed in plastic or packed with chemicals. So I decided to make my own. How freaking perfect is this little bottle? Mix equal parts olive oil, sweet almond oil, and water. Whoops. I'm not sure if tea tree oil irritates your eyes or not, but we're about to find out.
Tea tree oil in the eyeball? One quick sniff of that stuff and it's a no from me. Beauty is pain, but that doesn't mean you should be dumb too. Only one struggle allowed. Do your own research, look into someone's background when they say they can do something for cheap, and let's save money. Together. You know who would look good with a new ear piercing though? The YouTube algorithm. Every like on this video is another trip to Claire's. Hey, at least we're going to a professional. Plus, your engagement lets me know you enjoyed the video, and I'll get to pop up on your recommended the next time I post. Have a good day, try not to be dumb, and see you in the next one.